Does that make me the crazy one? Stand by me, doesn't break your heart. What does it
Hello. Hello. I forgot an important step, which is making the game capture do the game capture. Hold. Hello. Yeah, video games. Um, I was in the void. Now I've avoided the void. I'm out of it. I'm outside of it. Um, hi, I'm so tired. I was like falling asleep on the couch not a half an hour ago. It's a lot louder than my voice normally.
Let's go.
Let's go. Um, that's weird. That's weird that happens because like the audio levels say that we're at about the same level. Huh. Well, anyway, hello. Welcome, friends, enemies, past romantic partners, and future nemesis to the long haul. It's a celebration of simulation. Today we're playing Session Skate Sim. I might go back to Power Wash Simulator. I really don't know if Session is a great stream game. It is very simulationist. It's very cool. It's very cool to do a skating board. I like to skate on a board. Unfortunately, it's also pretty difficult sometimes, and it's kind of one of those things where it's all about repeating the same thing over and over until you get it right, which admittedly is what real skateboarding is like. Hello, Zivlu Fox. Fuzzy friends. We're all fuzzy friends here, except for the ones that aren't fuzzy. So, yeah, we're just gonna just jump into this. I got this, like, last week on sale. Um, it controls a little bit like Skate. I haven't played Skate in a long enough time that I don't know if that's still accurate. Or if that's, like, accurate to say that it controls exactly like Skate. But it is kind of a more simulationist take on skateboarding games. So, we'll just have to see how it goes. Yeah. Session can be Skate-like. I think I have it. I don't have it quite on, like, the hardcore, like, extremely realistic controls. I think I have it on the slightly more arcadey ones, but yeah. I gotta get used to the controls again real quick. It's been a couple of days. Nope. Not high enough. It also does, like, dual sticks foot control. I thought that Skate did do dual stick foot control. I thought that was Skate's whole thing. Okay. Okay, we're kick flipping, we're heel flipping, we're falling in a little hole where a tree should be. Funny ragdoll. Yeah, so yeah, we're just gonna goof around in this a little. I might try doing some of the missions. Because there are missions in this game. Like things that you're supposed to do. But, you know, we'll take it as it comes. Let's get you just flick the right stick to do stuff. Okay. You can also set a respawn point. So. I just did the whole wrong thing there. Wow, you just die, huh? Yeah, you instantly die if you fall off a skateboard. That's true in real life, too. Oop. Well, that didn't work. Oh, hey. This terrible glowy effect thing is what tells me that something is a mission thing. So, here's some things that I'm supposed to grind down for a mission. We'll do that a little bit. As soon as you leave your board, all your bones go away. Yeah, exactly. That's just how it goes when you're a skater. Did they used to just make you, like, find the stuff on your own? You like to skateboard? Hello, Craig. Nope. But you see what I mean very quickly. It's a game about repeating the same thing over and over until you get it right. It's Cable 2. Hello, Funny Weg. I'm gonna actually try to do it from here. I don't need that much lead up, I think. I put the respawn point on my feet instead of on my board. There wasn't anything to do in early access? Okay. Well, it has missions and stuff now. Good lord. I have a lot of trouble hitting rails when I'm pretty sure that's something that's supposed to be pretty easy. I also think they should make a video game about skateboarding. Okay, did that work? Has the game acknowledged that I've done that? No? There we go. Okay. It's still fun just to do tricks. Yeah, I agree. Aw. Nope. Completely. The sexiest trick on skateboard is kickflip and 360 flip. Well, here's a kickflip. Here's a kickflip for you. That was an impossible, I think. Trying to remember which thing is a 360 flip in this game. The controls. Because it's all sticks. Tray flip also cool. Agreed. I know a surprising amount about skateboarding for someone who only skateboarded for like 3 months. And then stopped because I hurt myself. That didn't work out. Cool. Well, there's those couple of things. It's funny how hard grinds are in this game, because in a skating game like Tony Hawk or whatever, like it's very easy to get grinds going. The easiest thing in the world to do, whereas this it's like it's all about precise positioning. Oh, there's a ramp there. Never liked heel flip. I don't think I ever did a heel flip in real life. I could do a kick flip back in the day. Well, that was anticlimactic. I'm not getting enough air there. Yeah, the Tony Hawk games are very easy to just zone out. Okay, I can ollie over it. I wasn't getting enough air on anything else. Can you boneless in this game? Yes, wait, let me see if I can find how to do that again. I believe boneless is in here. Laser flips, varials. No, maybe not. Did I miss it in there? I thought you could boneless. You cannot coffin manual. I already know that you can't coffin manual. Huh. Is a boneless a pressure flip? Maybe? No? Okay, I guess that you can't boneless in this. I thought you could. Do the levitating man. I'm not the levitating man this year, so I kind of can't. I did not expect the grass to not just snag me. The Paul Giamatti where you take a bunch of Xanax and call it ex-wife. I don't have an ex-wife, but I do have exes I could call, and I do have Xanax, so it's not out of the question. And hello, RB. So happy to see Cable 2. I'm happy to see you here on Cable 2 right now. A dedicated ragdoll button? There is not. Wow, that... the game didn't even register that as a grind. If you hit a stair, you can ragdoll. I don't know why I'm trying to grind this. It just kind of looked cool. What very hard video games are y'all playing? Tell me about it. That also didn't count as a grind, huh? I'm sitting in front of the thing that tells me what tricks I've done. So I don't know if y'all can even see it really. Anyways. It just kind of looked cool as way any skateboarder does anything. You're so fucking right. Ooh, Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot is hard. You're not wrong. Okay, well, I want to find like a cool spot. There's some stuff here. Could do like a funny little manual situation with this pad here. Well, that wasn't a manual at all. You're 100%ing the trilogy? That, good luck. I got as far as 100%ing the first game the last time I tried to replay those. So, I wish you much luck. Mario Day is in 3 days. Beatboxing Puppy is here. That was a good sound alert.
Beatboxing Puppy.
Beatboxing Puppy. That would be cool. I agree, Craig. Compile some plasma simulation packages all day. Figured out how to do it, then got halfway through it and failed because I ran out of memory. Not use my computer for however long it takes to finish. Oh no. That sounds like a lot. He's just time to watch me skate into a wall and then drop dead. Yeah. Riley's here. Riley got to watch me play this game for like an hour and a half straight, failing the same trick over and over the other day. Riley got a special edition of the long haul where I just kind of did the same thing over and over and failed every time. Get your own. They should make us. Is there? They should make a game about skateboarding hoodie. Oh, I should get that. I wanted. They should make a game about skateboarding hoodie. Wait. Okay. Wait. I gotta look at this hoodie. I don't think I've actually seen this for some reason. Oh my god, that's so good. They really should make a video game about skateboarding. Wait, let me pull up the merch cam here real quick. Merch cam. They should make a video game about skateboarding. They should make a video game. Wow, what a good and reasonably priced hoodie that you can buy now from Cable 2. Funny how that works out. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of... I'm just kind of going around. Oh, my hand got stuck. Hand stuck in fence. Anyway, yeah, so... I've been talking about the video game. I do have missions. I've just been kind of goofing around, though. Skateboarder on the freeway. What crimes will they commit? Aside from the crime of being on a non-motor vehicle on the freeway. What's the story here? Oh yeah, this game actually does have a story. The story is that I just sort of assumed that would work like a ramp. I just sort of, so the story of this game is that you were a skateboarder 10 years ago when you were a kid, and you fucked your legs up real bad. And so you weren't able to skateboard for a long time. I have ramps and stuff, by the way. Do I not have just like a piece of plywood? I guess I don't just have like a piece of plywood? Hello? How do I not just have plywood? What on earth? How is that not an item? Well, that's annoying. So yeah, you were a skateboarder 10 years ago.
Power of a brass horn with the nuances of a woodwind instrument.
You fucked your legs up real bad. And now you're back and you're skateboarding again, and you're basically indestructible because they put metal rods in your legs. That is literally the entire story. Skateboarding and other small-wheeled vehicles will be the default form of travel in the future. And trains. 100% agreed. Okay, I might need to actually like go to the skateboard store and buy some plywood, which is where you buy everything in this game. You're like RoboCop. Which is exactly why you can survive head injuries without a helmet, yes. Riley is so right. I should probably just walk places instead of getting on the board every single time and then having to get back off. Here's the skateboarding store. Get revenge on the other team of prank skaters for breaking our legs 10 years ago. So true, actually. Well, this says that I have plywood boards in my inventory, but I didn't see any. There they are. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can find that sign again so we can make a ramp out of it. Oop. This is exactly like the plot of Metal Gear Solid 5. You're so right. Was it up here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Plywood. Now, items don't actually, like, stack as physics objects, unfortunately, so you have to, like, actually position it yourself. Pitch? Hello? Why won't you tilt, friend? There we go. Okay. My godlike powers of placing skatable objects. Exactly. Why? I feel like this shouldn't be a hard one to do. This seems like one that you're really supposed to do. Like, this seems really intended. And I can't get the board to not be halfway through the floor. This UI is bad. You're completely correct. A lot of things about this game are pretty good and like polished. The UI for a lot of things is not one of them. I mean, that almost is a ramp. Can I... Do I just have to like tilt it down slightly more, I guess? Well, that just made it 2 boards. Yeah, this UI is bad. Oh! Oh, I caught myself. Wait. Yeah! Oh no, you can just do things. Oh no! It just keeps going. I keep expecting it to stop. I did the levitating man. I've done as I was asked. Why is this so easy? I don't know. This is as high as it can go, apparently. Oh. Dang it. And now I gotta go all the way back up. I didn't hit confirm changes, I just pressed back. Don't worry, we can still do the levitating man. You will do the tallest skateboard trip in human history. Break your metal rod legs. Doing my very best here, Riley. Didn't it stop before this last time? Aren't we higher than we were last time now? Okay, well, confirm changes. Yeah? Yeah, the game's just okay with this, I guess. Oh no! Wait, I need to put a respawn point here. I think that worked. Okay. Oh god, the camera doesn't even know what to do. It can't even see me. Oh! Did you see the zoom past? Oh my god. Just the flying past the camera. Good lord. Okay, wait. That's okay, I'm also laughing that hard, Andrew. Oh god, I love video games. Just the camera doesn't know what to do. I'm waiting for it to fly past again. No, wait. Oh, thank god the respawn point works. So I can never make a respawn point again because there's no way I can get back up here without redoing this process. That was so peaceful. Okay, so I can like... I could put like a half pipe up here. You're so right. I want it to be noted that I was legitimately trying really hard not to clip into things, and now this is happening. Okay, so there's a little ramp situation. Do a Final Fantasy VII on him. And then, well, do I have, like, a half pipe? I don't have a half pipe. I've got some rails. I've got some skateboards you can jump over. Car with a grind rail on it, I guess. Me with Roblox paths. Okay. Okay, so make a half pipe out of plywood. I only have like 8 pieces of plywood. I think this is basically all of it. The bench at the end of the world. Okay, well, this is apparently what we're doing now. Capture one of those metal birds in our net of a sky park. Okay, so we do that, and then okay, does that seem like it'll work? There's a little bit of a lip there, but I think it'll be fine. Okay. This is the power of the levitating man. This is what the season's all about. Oh. I guess I didn't give it enough juice. I'm gonna make this more flat, actually. This is at an angle, so you gotta have a lot of momentum, and I don't have a lot of space to get momentum. This is to go even further beyond. Oh, wait. I did the cancel thing again. I canceled it. The wiggling is so scary, yeah. I'm gonna try to make this slightly more of a straight line so that it's harder to fall off. Okay. Daily challenge completed. Oh god. I can't get enough air. I don't know if I have enough space to get speed here when I'm also doing a grind in the middle there. Yeah, I just kind of run out of speed by the time I get to this ramp. So what if we angle it down a little so it's still a ramp. And I thought this might not make a good stream game. Haven't played Session in a good minute. I only just got it. I only just got it like a week ago, and I've only played like, I don't know, 5 to 10 hours of it. I like it. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, we fell. Well, the camera's actually keeping up with us this time. Maybe not. All right, everything's fine. Everything's fine forever. Let's respawn up here. No? Oh god, it respawned me automatically and I thought it had deleted the respawn point up here. Still not enough. We need momentum. Longfall boots are working well. Okay. Remove the hill and move the ramp back to the bench. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Holy shit! Just the fucking... Did you... the way that the camera positioned itself there, just the feet with the skateboard rolling across the floor. You can just see the feet in the foreground and none of the rest of the person. Oh god. Oh, video games are good again. Oh, I'm so glad that we discovered the infinite height trick, I guess. Okay, so I think Jaunt is right. I'm also gonna take the opportunity to just move this one a little bit so it's more of a straight line. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna very carefully walk back over to here and reset that spawn point. Oh no! I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Well, at least the actual respawn point was close enough. There we go. Okay. Now, we'll just, we'll put the bench, like, on the path. Like, you know, it's just off to the side of our little sidewalk here. The hump. The hump I can just delete. I don't need the hump. The camera does not like this. The camera does not like what I'm doing here. Bench for passerby, exactly. There we go. How's that, gang? camera just really doesn't like it. Oh, we didn't land it. Oh, man. Alright, we can land one heel flip. We can do it. View of New York on a non-foggy day. Or on a foggy day. Oh, so close. So close that time. It takes so long to tell. The waiting. Oh, it didn't even show us that time. Okay, that should be like a 180 flip. 180 kick flip. Oh my god, we landed it! We're the best skaters in history. The timing. I'm a master of comedic time even when I don't realize it. The question is, what do you do once you have this? Like, what are we doing with this now that it's here? Tower of Cabal. Think you could go from building to building? Oh, maybe. You think if we... Okay. We're gonna need another board. I think I have another board. Editing mode. Okay. Plywood. We'll pick up our guy. Let's like limits test this. Like, should we look at the bridge? Some buildings? This is historic. Magic carpet. So true. The problem is I can only set one respawn point, so like I don't know if we can ever find that again if I set a new respawn point, so every time I try something, if I fall off the buildings, I'll have to just go back all the way up there. NASA wishes they had our combined powers. You're so fucking right. Just coming in for a nice, gentle landing. Cable 2 and pushing the heights of what's possible. You're so fucking right. What's with these textures? Wait, I want to see the texture on this one. Like, that just looks like a picture of a building at an angle. I'm assuming that's just what the actual... Yeah, like this one's a lot flatter. Like, I'm assuming this is just the actual texture sheets in the game. Doubt the buildings have a collision mesh. I guess we're gonna find out. Let's go back up to this one. This is the one I was aiming for. There's only one way to know. I think we should have that in the Retroplex, I agree. Oh! Uh-oh. 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 I guess let's just see how long this takes to do anything, if it even does. Yeah, no, I think we're just fully clipped out of the world. I don't think there's any, like, universal ground plane. Sinking to the bottom like in Fifth Element. I'll respawn. Ah, that's better. Back in a nice normal place. How did like... Oh. Yeah, you stop being able to move the camera once you fall off of something. I can still do this. Like, do you think these buildings have collision meshes? Like... It looks like it does. Maybe. I don't know if the roof does. Let's see if we can get on that one. So apparently the camera gets stuck in whatever position I jump off of it. Can you go underground? I don't know how I would do that without just falling through the world. Yeah! Cool. Fucking fantastic. Oh god, there's invisible walls all over. Oh! Oh no! Oh! Holy shit. This is my castle. I don't think there's a ground here. Yeah, I don't think there's a ground here. $7,200. Some say they're still doing 6 spins to this day. Okay, we figured out that this building is very easy to land on. Is there ground this way? There's okay. I can get past the invisible walls. There is ground over there, I think. I think that's real ground. Love using open games like this to roleplay as some guy. Oh no! The camera's shocking like those ghost shows. Aww. Oh, there's a flashlight attached to the camera. Yeah. That's part of skater culture, I think. I don't actually know how to change the camera. Like... Like, you can, I think, change the camera settings and turn the flashlight off. There is actually also a fisheye lens. I just don't know how to use it. Wait, can we figure out the keybinds here? Skater log? No. And we see in Deus Ex, yeah. Controls? Camera side. Replay mode. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah. So now I've got a fisheye lens. So how does this work? Start recording. Play pause. I think I've been standing still for too long. Wait, let me just do a little bit of... Okay, then pop into here. Enter filmer mode. Follow skater. Lower view. It's called like replay mode. Oh, you can get weird with it. Okay. It's called replay mode. So how do I make it do a replay? Oh, here we go. But then when I did that, huh. Oh, okay. So I think I want to hop in here. Enter filmer mode. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Now that's a skateboarding video. Oh, does that mean I can... Okay. Close. I think what this means... I'm going to change it back to daytime because I can't see anything up here. Oh god, like the blood red sky. Okay, so we're gonna... You're just gonna let this play out however it does. It's funny every time. Okay, so now... Oh, here we go. Now we can see what's actually happening. Okay, so... Oh god, why is it doing that? Oh no. Okay, it really doesn't like being out of bounds. It really doesn't like being out of bounds. I don't even know where the... There we go. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. Legitimately awesome. Yeah, it doesn't like the camera at all when it's in... When it's out of bounds. It really doesn't like to fuck around. Alright, so let's film it with a fisheye lens and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles filter. This game did a collab with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, by the way. Wait. Oh, yeah. That's so good. I think I might have... Huh? Wait. What? Wait a second. Oh, this game does not like this. This is not what I intended to do with this stream. I was just gonna fuck around with my skateboarding game. It's like a black hole. The effects breaking. It's very VHS. Okay, so I need to do that one more time, I think. I need to go into this. So, how do I turn off... Wait, how do I turn off the UI? Is it... Like, is it like recording these as videos, or is it just recording them in the in-game camera? I don't actually know what the game is doing when I hit record. Let me see if I can figure out what this game actually does with the recordings real quick. The game file gets saved if you save as montage in the editor. This file can only be viewed again by using the PC in your apartment in-game. Huh. Okay, so replay editor. Okay, so that's this. This is the replay editor. So I can... Oh, there we go. Okay, save replay. Normal skateboarding. Okay. Okay, now there's a recording of this on my computer. Good for me. Exploring the possibilities of live video as a medium. You're so right. Anyway, I've been so distracted by everything happening in this game. I haven't asked how y'all are doing. How y'all doing? Like, how's your week been? I've been okay. I wasn't here last week because I unfortunately got the news that the US government is not going to be giving me disability assistance. So that's why I didn't stream last week. I don't really know what else to do off of this. No, it's okay. Like, it's fucked, but like, what are you gonna do, you know? I'm surprisingly cool about it, honestly. Like, I expected to be upset, but I'm mostly just tired. I don't know what there is to be besides tired, so... Anyway, so that's why I didn't stream last week. I was just kind of recovering from that news, I guess. Ah, man. Let's see. Riley moved house. Yeah, I saw that you were moving. And your wife got you sick, so you have strep. Well, that's no good. You should tell that wife not to get you sick next time. I did, I don't know if the people involved want to be named or anything. But last time I was streaming, I was talking about not being able to, like, my insurance wouldn't buy me both a walker and a wheelchair. And a wheelchair is way more expensive. Not sure if the people involved want to be named or anything, but, like, a couple of people got together and got me money to buy a walker. So I have a walker now. So that's cool. Got that going for me. Pericarditis. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fucked up. Anyway, yeah, so I have a walker now, which is pretty cool. I haven't used it a ton yet just because I haven't had anywhere to go. We didn't have plans or anything for the weekend because I was frustrated about the disability situation. However, I'm excited to go do more stuff. I've decided that maybe I'll start going to the local game store, which the local game store just so happens to be Card Kingdom, which is one of the biggest tabletop like card game reseller type places in the country. Like that's one of the local game stores here, and it's a really cool store. So I might start going there to do their Magic the Gathering Commander nights. Now that I can reliably know that I'm not going to fall over. So, yeah. Hoping it'll facilitate you being able to get out more. Yeah, me too. I mean, it definitely will be able to. It's just a matter of finding places to go. I do have some friends locally that I can probably hang out with more now, so that'll be nice too. There's a lot of cool museums, and if you have a library card, you can get into a lot of museums for free. Hot tip for the Seattle area, all of the different county and city library cards can get you free passes to some of the coolest museums I've ever been to. Any casinos? There's actually a lot of casinos around here. There's a lot of tribal land. So I could technically go to a casino, but little secret between you and me, I have a gambling addiction, so I'm not going to be going to any casinos. I love to gamble. I love to gamble a little bit too much. Anyway, yeah. I still have the respawn point set for the sky, by the way. I'm just goofing around while I'm chatting. Having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card. You're so right. I was trying to manual out of that, but I got stuck. Keno is cool. Blackjack is fun. I don't think I know Keno. I don't think I know that game. I like Blackjack. Blackjack's a lot of fun. I like poker. I like specifically I like Hold'em poker. I've never really played like the game that is just called poker. I like Hold'em. Oh, roulette. Okay. Oh, lotto, 80 numbers, choose up to 10 numbers. Oh, okay. Neat. I forgot what I was coming here for. Oh, yeah, I was gonna So this game has done a few collaborations. One of them is with Liquid Death, and I guess this is the Liquid Death canned water mascot. And then you can be any of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Specifically the ones from Mutant Mayhem, which I think are the same designs from Rise of the TMNT, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of cool, though. Kind of neat. I don't like their dead-eyed expressions. Like, it doesn't seem like their mouths move or anything. You like Liquid Death? I've had one can of Liquid Death just because I saw it in a grocery store and I decided to try it because I'd seen ads for it. It was fine. It was water. All right, we're gonna be a turtle. I don't even know which turtle this is. I wasn't even looking at the names. Is this Leonardo? Is Leonardo the red one? Tony Hawk guest characters, yeah. Nah, Spider-Man, I believe, in Tony Hawk 3? 2? Oh, Thug 2 had Shrek. Okay. I'm pretty sure that Thug 1 had a character like that. I can't remember which one. It had lots of real-life skaters. Bam Margera was in that game. Honestly, I think Bam Margera was in a lot of the Tony Hawk games. Tim Apple or Steve Jobs. They should add Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak together as a single person. The passing by is still so funny to me. You could do face scans on the PSP. Huh. Did the PSP have a camera? I don't remember that. I like this model. Yeah, it's kind of bad, but in a way that I'm finding kind of delightful. Maybe. Nah, there's a lip there. I'm gonna get... Yeah, immediately stuck on it. Okay, so it's like the old creator wrestler stuff from the WWE games. I see. That's Raphael, you fiend. I don't know the Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles was not part of my life growing up. Or now. They're still not part of my life. I know that the new Ninja Turtle movies and TV show, like the newer stuff, has really cool art. But like I didn't grow up with I don't think there was a Ninja Turtle show like on the air on any of the channels I watched as a kid. Oh my god, does he wait, stand still. He dabs. He dabs when you rotate on still ground. Me either, and I still know their names. Okay, well, you're smarter than me. I think this is well established that you're smarter than me, so. I have a heart full of love and a head full of stuffing. I can't get on that. I want to go on the circle. I fell down. That's very hard to dismount from. Aw. Being able to remember which Ninja Turtle is which is not an act of smartness, but of autism, and I'm definitely not more autistic than you. That's probably true. Huh. Oh hey, I found another thing for a mission. Hey look, we're doing missions. Is this Banks 13 or Banks 10? This looks like probably 10. Yeah, I think that's 10. I think you could learn all the Ninja Turtles if you put your mind to it. To what end? Okay. I did Banks 10. Now I just have to figure out what Banks 13 is, and I'll be done with that. Oh, hey, I see it over there. Like, I'm not a Ninja Turtles, like, enjoyer, so I feel like memorizing them is kind of pointless for me. I could. I'm sure I could. Oh, hey, he's got an R. That stands for, this is Raphael, right? Is that what you said? That's Raphael. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I know which one he is. He's got an R on his belt. Trying to comprehend the idea of pointless information. Fair. Fair, actually. I could recount the entirety of the Matrix trilogy to you almost line by line for at least one movie's worth of dialogue. You guys don't just learn shit because it's there. I mean, I do. Which one is the yellow one? Is there a yellow one? It's red, green, blue, and... Or, not green. Red, blue, purple, and... Is it green? I don't know. Is it yellow? I don't know shit. We can't be autistic about everything. Yeah, agreed. I'm so autistic about some things that I can't afford to be autistic about other things. I literally can't tell you the colors of the Ninja Turtles. Orange. Okay, it's not yellow. I was right. Why can't I just get on this rail? I just need to grind this rail one time. Yay! I did it. You grinded all of them. Daiwan was telling me about your last session with him. Sounds like you might be interested in some more of a challenge on 2 wheels. Head to the parking garage. There's enough manual pads down there to film a whole part on. Alrighty then. Oh, April wears yellow. Okay. Yeah. She's got like that yellow jumpsuit. Red is brown. I was about to make a joke just to like make people mad, but I feel like it's a bad idea to do that. The joke I was gonna make was saying, "Oh yeah, I know the rat. That's Master Shredder." I don't actually think that's Master Shredder. I know his name is Splinter. I think Splinter. Pretty sure. Anyway, I've got to be honest, like my longest term exposure, the longest I've ever been exposed to the Ninja Turtles was the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles movie, which I did see for some reason. I don't know why, but I did see it. Let's just hop into that. Kind of dumb you can't play as Shredder in a skateboarding game. I think this was a crossover for Mutant Mayhem, and I don't know if Mutant Mayhem even had Shredder in it, did it? Like, I think that game was all about, like, side character mutants, not, like, the Foot Clan or whatever. Raphael Red, Michelangelo Mandarin, Leonardo Lapis, and I never thought of one for Donatello because he's the only one left purple. I do know that Donatello does machines. I do know that Donatello is a robo-fucker. That much I know for sure. I think Michelangelo is a party dude, is that right? Is it Raphael who's cool but crude and Michelangelo's a party dude? And Donatello does machines and the fourth one also. The fourth one is also there. I'm pretty sure that's what the song says. Foot Clan. So true. I'm dropping a lot of frames tonight. I don't know why. held sorry, held the message because it was bullying. Apparently Raphael is the dumb was the thing that triggered that. You were bullying Raphael. Donatello is a robot nerd. Leonardo is a cool leader guy who angsts a little bit about the burdens of leadership. Michelangelo is the stoner, and Raphael is the dumb, angry one. I'm so sorry, Raphael. You better be. His feelings are very hurt. I think that would make for like a good skateboarding video, actually. That whole thing that just happened. Like, we go from here. Like, okay, yeah, this is where I got on the board. So we go from here. We go into filmer mode. Oh god, it's still broken. There we go. Do I put on the TMNT filter for this? That honestly makes it look so much worse. Like, it makes the TMNT model look bad when you go into TMNT mode. I think let's do this. And we'll do it like kind of from below, because that's a skateboard video thing. You do it from below with the fisheye lens. There, how was that? That seems like a good skateboarding video. Need a session mod that adds a squirrel plush player model? That's so fucking true. Great video. Thank you. Tino mutate of turtle. It's just so much lead up to anticlimactic falling down. Cable 2X Session DLC. We finally made a video game about skateboarding. Here's the thing. A friend of mine has actually made a model of me. I don't think it's done, and it's definitely not rigged. But there is a 3D model of me out there in the world. Honestly, if I get the chance, if I ever have, like, you know, $500 sitting around or whatever, I'm gonna try to get Null. I'm gonna try to commission Null to make me a model so I can have a 3D VTuber time, you know? I could have a 3D VTuber time and I can use it in VR chat, which I haven't played around with on stream yet. I do actually have a VR headset now, so I could do that. I just haven't done it on stream yet. But yeah, if I could get Null to do that, I think that would be really cool. Because I love supporting the artists here at Cable 2. I really love Cable 2. Model yourself with all the parts and post it on Turbo Squid. Think it would be cool to do a stream in VR chat where, like, I just, like, hang out or whatever with people. I think that'd be fun. Obviously you can't go into public servers while streaming VR chat because there are a lot of kids and they're all saying the N-word. So, bad for a couple of reasons. Yeah, VR chat party would be very cool. But I need a model first. Like, I don't want to, I don't know. Like, all of the models in that game of squirrels are like, you know, I'm not going to mince words about it. They're very horny. Like, all of the models of squirrels that are, like, freely available that I actually like the look of are naked furries wearing nothing but a collar. You know, there's no details. They're like cartoon naked, but, like, you know, there are breasts and they are very bouncy because of course they are. And the accessories and stuff that you can put on from the menu are all like, here's a muzzle, here's a leash for the collar, here's, like, you know, it's that kind of thing. I'm not saying, okay, let me be very clear. I'm not saying these are necessarily bad things. I don't think that this stuff is bad. I think it would not be great for a stream. How's that? The issue I'm having is that this would not be great for a stream. We should all know that I'm very sex positive by this point. The VTuber maker? I don't think so. Or market? Market is the word you were going for there. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's the principle of the thing. Like, there's a lot of horny VTubers, but I don't think any of them are, like, actively courting an audience who's very into furry bondage. Maybe there are, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm about to say something incredibly niche. Don't Google it. Probably don't Google it. If you know, you know. Hex Latex is a VTuber. So, actually, I think you can get very horny with it. Come to think of it. If you know, you know. Probably don't Google it unless you're prepared to see some shit. Like some capital S shit. So yeah, I would like to VR chat. I think that would be a lot of fun, but I would really prefer if there was like a model of me first. There is a Protogen squirrel, which I think is pretty good. And I like that one a lot, but there's a lot of like smaller adjustments that I would want to make to a model like that to make it feel more me. Because despite being plushy, I am sometimes robot. You know? Like sometimes I'm funny Protogen. Scared of VR chat? VR chat's cool, you just have to stay away from public rooms. You have to hang out with cool people and not public rooms. Because most of the time public rooms suck and are full of children. Which this is something I've experienced just wandering around in VR chat. Like, if you're not in a private room with like people that you know, the experience is most likely going to be bad. Admittedly, you're more likely to run into people who don't suck on less popular worlds, but then you're not playing the popular worlds, and the popular worlds are popular for a reason. They've got a lot of interesting stuff. Can you get into VR chat with Vision Pro? I don't believe so. I wouldn't be surprised if they were working on a Vision Pro app, but I actually don't know if Apple has released the API yet. If you want to have fun, you have to play private with people you know. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was kind of cool. Well, I was trying to grind on that. Let's give that another shot real quick. But you can't meet people if you're only in private worlds. I don't trust joining random discords or whatever to find private worlds. That's a fair point. I perhaps trust random discords and stuff more than I reasonably should. That was almost cool. I almost did what I was trying to do. I was trying to flip off of it. Maybe flipping off of it wouldn't work very well. Been meaning to set up a C2 VR chat world for a while. Yeah, the Retroplex, right? That would be a cool thing to have. Ugh. Now I can't get a straight enough angle for this. All of a sudden, like... Just need to model the whole thing, but there could be a placeholder world till then. That would be cool. I would love to hang out with Cable 2 people. Like, both a straight angle and my long haul? I mean, I am bi. And that's kind of like being straight some of the time. Alright. That didn't work. Love to walk around VR chat. We should hang out in VR chat sometime, Arby. That would be cool. We can explore some worlds together. Everyone is at least bi. Look, if you like Cable 2, you can't be straight. I don't know what to tell you, kid. Go to a private server and walk around Beach Town. That's cool. I like to... Actually, one thing that I have enjoyed doing recently is going to worlds that have like a built-in TV and then just like watching a YouTube video. Like I sit down and watch a Drawfee video or whatever, just in private in VR chat. And it's really nice. I like it. Like the thing about VR chat is that when it doesn't suck, it's kind of cool. Once you're done with your job, are you like doing contract work or are you quitting or I don't think I know the deal with this. You don't have VR, but you wonder how you would react to VR chat? You can play VR chat without VR, for the record. Like, you can just play it as a normal, like, first-person game. Have a panic attack and drop dead, or never want to take the headset off. Yeah. It's all a matter of finding the correct character model, I think. Like, part of your reaction to it's gonna be whether the character model is, like, it feels right for you. If there's no VR, you are just play chat. Well, that's a fair point, honestly. Oh. Alright. Warping back to the sky. I think it's very funny. I think it's very funny that I can be up here, but I don't know what to do with it. Like, I think I just need to, like, get more stuff to put up here. Like, if there's not enough stuff up here, like, there's just not really anything to do but jump off of it over and over, you know? Rube Goldberg machine for skateboard. You angle the board so that it's shaped like a half pipe. I can try? Okay, so I'm gonna put my save point right here. Okay, cool. That way I don't fall off if I don't respawn into nothingness if I fall off. Rube Goldberg machine for skateboard. That just sounds like we're reinventing Line Rider, which I'm all for. I think Line Rider deserves to be reinvented. This is good. This is good. Okay, so like that. That's probably a little too steep. I think it needs to be less steep than that. Cable 2's Line Rider racing movie. Hell yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Arby. It's always fun to see you in a long haul and also in general. I enjoy your company. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. I can't believe that this all started with me trying to genuinely, like, set something up in such a way that it wasn't, unrealistic TM. Like, I was actually trying to... genuinely make a thing that, like, looked like it could exist in real life at first. Half pipe looking good? I'm glad you think so, Craig. So I think we can just kind of do that, and then we take the ramp. Does that work? Nope, it does not work. I made the rest of it surprisingly smooth, but I got a little lip on the ramp there. Honestly shocked that that came out that well first try. Maybe like that. The tallest half pipe in human history. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's see if that is skatable from both sides. Ooh. There is still a lip there. The game does not like that. What to do? I do think I have one more plywood. Maybe I can just... kind of do really want to see a little long haul base in the sky. The problem is, I think the stuff stays here, but the respawn point doesn't. So I would have to find where it is relative to the ground and then get back up here manually every single time. Every single time I bring this game up. Like, as soon as you change maps or close the game, the respawn points go away, I think. What was I doing? Oh, let's just scoot that out of the way. Okay, I have one more piece of plywood. Shit. Okay, so I think maybe what we do is we try making this side a little bit steeper, because I only have 2 boards for this side. That looks workable. Oh, hit the bench. Okay, let's put the respawn point here. I'll move the bench out of the way a bit. I keep forgetting the button to use to move things. I mean, I guess I can just get rid of the bench. Like, let's be real. I don't actually need the bench here anymore. Okay, let's put our respawn point right here. Why not? Ah! This works so well, actually. I was really not expecting this to work. Oh, well, there goes the skateboard. Eh. It's very hard to keep on track. Okay. This angle is too steep for the game to let me get on the skateboard on it, so it's a good thing I made this one more shallow. Wait. Come on. This is the real challenge. If you can ride this without falling off, you can ride anywhere. That's so true. The board falling off is the thing that really gets me. Need more vert. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't do... Like, this game doesn't have lip tricks implemented yet, I don't think. So, like, I don't think if you can get to the top of the of a lip, you can actually do a trick off it. Or, like, balance on it. I think the closest thing you can do is approximate it with a grind, but then you might have momentum. Directional momentum. This fool is skating with feet. Turtles actually famously just are not shoe fans. Ugh. Did the stream go down? Oh no. I should stop doing pop shove-its. I should do other tricks. With enough plywood, you could make a whole skate park up here. That is true. Goodbye, skateboard. Blair Witch Cam. I keep just losing the skateboard and not actually falling. NYC at night is so beautiful. This is exactly what NYC looks like from above at night. There's also a San Francisco map, and I think the rest of them are all DLC. I think. At least I think this is the New York map. I don't know which is which. Gotta craft a bed so the sun comes up. So true, actually. I'm the worst Minecraft player in the world. I'm just out here doing sick tricks instead of sleeping. And I haven't lit up my sky base, so zombies can spawn here. Go to Castro in San Francisco for gay reasons? I don't know what that is. I know what gay reason is. I know what that is. I don't know what Castro is. I'll go down to the bus though. We'll take the bus. Like as soon as you press the get on your skateboard button, the camera stops cooperating. Castro is a district. I see, I see. I love the gentle little landing sound. All right, let's take the public bus to San Francisco. Oh, there's also Philadelphia. Okay, are any of these places in Castro? I don't know San Francisco. No? Unfortunate. There's a different skate shop here. Maybe they have different characters. They do not. Someone needs to mod a Cable 2 skateboard deck and grip tape into this is what really needs to happen. Well, that's kind of a gay skateboard. I'm really shocked that this game doesn't just have a bunch of generic, like, pride flag skateboards. I guess I shouldn't be because this is skater culture we're talking about, but, like, I am surprised. It seems so obvious. I should be wrapping up. Both because I'm tired and also because the time is coming up. Sure, we'll get that skateboard. We'll do this grip tape. There, new skateboard. It's got teeth on it. I think this is near Chinatown. I don't know anything about San Francisco, so. Oh, there's some Chinese lettering. So I think you're right. At least according to this game's sense of geography, you're right. Oh, that didn't work. The P.O. Box announcement had C2 tape on a C2 tech deck. That's cool. I vaguely remember that. One of my problems is that, like, things tend to just fall out of my head even if they're things that I think are cool. So I just, like, I realized that happened. I remember hearing about it. I remember looking at it. Cannot, for the life of me, remember anything about the details. Try to find Grant Street. Should I check the subway or the bus map? Not New York City, San Francisco, please. I don't know, maybe it's near this plaza? Oh, there's no train needed. Okay. That's far. Well, as far as I can tell, there's like a city block here, and that's about all I got. Like, that's all fenced off in that direction. Here's some places to go. Like, this is just like a park and ride. Okay. Actually, I think park and ride is like a brand, not a generic term. Like, yeah, I don't even know how to get to the other areas of the city from here. Like, maybe I have to get up here and go on the... Like, as far as I know, all of these maps are supposed to be continuous. I don't know that for sure, though. Because this seems really closed off. Like, I don't know how to get anywhere. This is where I just was. Yeah, I think this might just be like a closed off city block map unless there's something over here, but I think I already looked over here. That would be a little sad if they only bothered making a continuous map for New York and not the other cities. Yeah. I think I can't get anywhere near here. I think this is just a big block. Fuck it, let's go to Pier 7. There are awesome spots around that area. I think a lot of what this game's mapping was focused on is like famous spots that like pro skaters have skated, I think. You skated here. That's cool. It's always neat to see like your city represented in something, like even if it's a major city. Like, you know, I see Seattle in something and I still go like, ooh, I get a little giddy about it. Much less common to see Boise, Idaho represented and stuff, but there's a lot of neat stuff there. There's this show on Nebula that I watch called Jetlag the Game, and in their last season they did a whole thing where they were like it's a show about traveling but in like a competitive way. It's like competitive traveling. So like in their last season they were trying to get from the northernmost city in the US to Key West, which is the southernmost city in the US, in the continental US. Always wondered how hard skate blockers would be to break off with a hammer. Probably not that hard, honestly. And on that show, they somehow ended up in Boise, Idaho, and I got to go like, oh my god, I know that airport. Oh my god, they're going to the Fred Meyer that like I used to ride my fucking longboard to, and my bike when I was a kid. Oh look, there's some cliffs that they're climbing on. Those cliffs are in, or those cliffs are like down the street from where I grew up. Like, it's so cool to see your own place. Places that you recognize in a thing, you know? They unfortunately only went to some of like the least interesting places in Boise. They went to one of the cool little cliffs, which there are some cool cliffy areas there. It's kind of on a basalt flat, so there's a lot of basalt columns if you go out into the right area. They didn't really see a lot of that, but they saw a little bit of it, and that was nice. And then they mostly were around the airport, which means that they went to the couple of stores around there. Just up the street from where my like third to last apartment in Boise was. Never heard of competitive traveling. Yeah, it's a really neat little show. You do have to subscribe to Nebula to watch it. Nebula's like the where a bunch of YouTubers put together like a co-op that you pay a subscription fee for, but all of their videos are on there ad-free, and you don't have to go on YouTube, and there's no like recommendation algorithm like YouTube has. Like, you just, when you go to latest videos, it is all of the latest videos on the website, and that's it. And then you can like follow specific channels so that they show up in just an orderly list in the order they were uploaded. But it's one of the shows that's exclusive to Nebula, I think. Actually, it might be on YouTube too. I think it comes out on YouTube like a week after. It's called Jetlag the Game. You can look it up and see. It's a really fun show. It's like they do like games of tag that are across like an entire country. They've done like they're currently doing hide and seek across all of Switzerland, I think. They've done, I don't know, like they've done a lot of cool things. It's really neat to watch. I wouldn't say it's necessarily like, you know, educational or gives you a good picture of the places they're visiting or anything, but it's fun. Ugh. There doesn't seem to be a lot like in this little area here. Like, I would have expected more like, I don't know, like parky areas and stuff. This is sort of near the piers. Okay. Also, I'm pretty sure because of the way that cable cars work that riding over these tracks would like fucking, you would just fucking like die on a skateboard. Okay. Like, those gaps are really big, first of all, and the cables under them are running 100% of the time, as far as I know. So, like, if you got a wheel caught in there and it went too deep in there, or your board would just get fucking shredded, if I'm remembering correctly how those systems work. Like, I think San Francisco's cable car system is, like, as far as cable cars are concerned, a relatively old school way of doing it. Like, I think they don't work exactly like that anymore, but this is a long manual. This is a long, long manual. Oh, I was hoping to grind out of it. That would have been cool. You can hear the cable slapping around. Yeah. I haven't been to San Francisco in a long time. Really, I haven't been, like, anywhere in a long time. I think I went to my dad's wedding, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago. And that's the last time I traveled anywhere that wasn't me moving. No, that's not true. I visited Tacoma, the Seattle area, a couple of times before I moved here. But yeah, I'm not much of a traveler, both for money reasons and also because this is a long manual trying to learn about MechWarrior in the 90s. God. I think it's a little sad how this game has manuals in it, but it doesn't actually, like, count them. Like, it doesn't show them on the list of tricks you're doing. For it to look impressive, someone just has to know that it's hard. Oop. Too many panels and engines blowing up? Fuck, yeah. No, so I guess what's happening with Boeing right now, because of course I keep track of the news with regards to fucking the airline shit that's going on, because I like transit. I think transit's cool. My understanding of the situation is that a different company, like, bought Boeing, immediately fired all of Boeing's, like, heads of safety and shit, and, like, replaced them with a team from a different company that they were combining Boeing with. I don't remember the name of the company. But so they replaced them with that. And what those people said is, okay, Boeing is no longer doing R&D. The part vendors should be doing the R&D, and we'll buy the parts from them, and everything will already be like good to go. So what they're doing is they're combining a bunch of parts from a bunch of manufacturers that are not meant to go together. Like they're not designed specifically to work with one another. And I wonder why those are failing over and over. I wonder why a goddamn fucking 777 today lost a fucking wheel during takeoff and crushed a bunch of fucking cars. It's a fucking miracle that nobody's died yet. Like, they're missing bolts, they're not doing safety inspections properly, wheels are fucking falling off. Jesus Christ. Like, I just put my controller down. I'm so fucking mad about this, actually. Like, an entire wheel fell off of an airplane during takeoff. Like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I don't think that anyone's died from Boeing's fucking complete and utter negligence as a goddamn company yet, but, like, it's kind of a fucking miracle that they haven't. Those two seats that flew out of that plane when the door plug fell off or flew off of it, those two seats were supposed to be filled. Both of those people just happened to miss their flights. Like, they just happened to miss their flights. Those seats would have been filled and they would have flown out the fucking plane just like they did with people in them. All they care about is the short-term profits, and the short-term profits, like, caring too much about the short-term profits has ruined Boeing's reputation in a matter of months. Boeing has gone from the fucking airplane manufacturer that everyone, like, knows and kind of trusts to make decent products to the least trusted thing in the entire fucking industry. Because how can you trust a company that has had this many close calls in the last 3 fucking months? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't get so heated about this, but, like, people can die. Like, I'm not mad that Boeing specifically is failing, but people can fucking die. And Boeing used to be reliable at not letting people die, and that's why the 757 was the most common goddamn plane in the world for years. For like a fucking decade. Like, it's insane. It's fucking insane that this is happening. Long haul fuck record broken. Yeah, no, I'm really mad is the thing. Highest fuck concentration in history. Flying Airbus. I think the Airbuses are still safe, as far as we know. Just the corporate consolidation and the fucking corporate they only care about the short-term profits. They don't care about the fact that if they keep doing what they're doing, they're going to continue making reliable aircrafts and making those profits for the next goddamn fucking 10, 15 years, no problem, without even needing to develop new models. They only care that in the short term, they paid less money. They paid less money, so more money went to the investors. And that's all they fucking care about. And if a few random people have to die, then so fucking be it, because that's what corporatism's all about. This is a sour note to leave off on, but like I should probably, I don't know, eat food or something. I ate a few hours ago, but took a megabus with Dana to New York for holidays, and that was nice. That sounds nice. God, I'm sorry for getting so mad. I didn't realize how mad I was about that until just now. It's just fucking cynical. Cynical is what it is. Like, I don't understand how you could be a callous enough human being to see that happen one time, to see your entire line of planes recalled one time, then put them back out with the same fucking safety issues after you've already recalled them. And then recall them again, and then have more goddamn safety issues the next time. Like, I don't understand how any, like, board of directors or stockholder of any kind is looking at this happening and is happy with the situation. They should all be fucking furious. They should be demanding that the safety inspections come back and that they go back to R&Ding their own stuff and then sending it to manufacturers so that all their parts fucking fit together properly. And then also making sure that they put all the goddamn bolts in. Like, let's be honest. A wheel falling off an airplane, that could have happened to anyone. That could have happened to anyone at any time if the wrong bolt snapped or whatever. The fact that it happened to Boeing after what the last 2 months have been like for Boeing is one of the most fucking devastating, like, things that has ever happened in the airline industry, like in commercial airlines. Like, these things are effectively a mode of public transportation at this point. The government subsidizes airlines so much that they are effectively better public transit across super long distances, like in intercity transit, than a lot of actual intercity transit. Like, fucking Amtrak has gone to shit in the last fucking 30 years. And they're slow as hell. Like, it takes 4 or 5 days to get from Seattle, like to take the Empire Builder from Seattle to Chicago. Like, if you take the Empire Builder from Seattle to Chicago, that plane or that train takes 4 or 5 days, 3 to 5 days, I think. And that's not including delays, which happen constantly because Amtrak's rail lines are shared with fucking, what's it called? Fucking, sorry. The commuter rail lines are shared with the logistics rail. Like, and that's fine at some level, but like, when you're in cities and stuff, those should be separate rails. There should be a few lanes, you know? Like, an Amtrak train shouldn't have to stop to let a fucking Western Pacific train go by, or Western Union? Fucking, I can't even remember company names right now. I'm pissed. But like, because of how much Amtrak has been gutted, Amtrak, you know, is public. It's not a corporation. It's a public service provided by the U.S. government. But because of how much that budget has been gutted and how much of that kind of money is just going to subsidizing airlines now, it's cheaper for someone to fly a plane from fucking like Boston to Virginia, to like Northern Virginia, to DC, than it is to take a goddamn Amtrak, and it's faster. The only downside is you have to deal with the security. That's literally the only downside. And if you are someone who travels frequently, then you're probably paying, you know, the whatever it is, $200 a year or whatever that it takes to buy you that it takes to buy, what's it called? Oh God, what is it called? Sorry, I'm losing track of this thought. The pre-check. There we go. TSA pre-check. Like you pay him a couple of $100, and then you just get to essentially waltz right through security with barely any check. So like as long as you are a white person who presents as their gender assigned at birth or has had bottom surgery, you can just waltz right through security, skip the entire line, and do one quick body scan, and then you're done. So it's like, if you're traveling frequently, why wouldn't you pay that $100 or whatever? That's saving you hours of time in lines at every airport in the goddamn country. But it takes so much more fuel to run a plane from Boston to DC than it does to run the train from Boston to DC. And the train, like if you were to install proper high-speed rail, like high-speed compatible rail, and then use actual high-speed trains, then suddenly you're probably getting through that faster because you don't have to deal with the airport and security and waiting for runways to free up and shit. God, I don't know. It's just so aggravating. Like shit, maybe if there was good public transit and less subsidies for airports, Taylor fucking Swift. Like I know people are really mad at Taylor Swift about this stuff lately, and she kind of deserves it. Maybe Taylor Swift wouldn't be fucking taking a 20-minute plane ride to skip traffic in Chicago. Like from fucking my brain wants to say Dallas Fort Worth. That's not in Chicago. From fucking JFK to fuck, I can't remember the name of the other airport in Chicago, but you get my point. You get my fucking point. Like, that should not be an effective way of transporting yourself. That should not be comfortable or fast. Like, it's, I said it before. It's cynicism. It's completely cynical. Like that people, or that the government and that corporations and shit have put us into a position where that is the best way for someone to travel. Even if it's a shitty celebrity who, you know, fucking is like one of the richest fucking people in the world or whatever, and she can afford to do that, like, it should be easier for her to do something else. It should legitimately just be easier for her to do something else. And maybe she still would take those planes in that case, but like, I don't know. I'm just mad. I'm just mad at this point. I'm just fucking ranting about how bad Amtrak is, and how bad Boeing is, and how bad the US government is at regulating shit. A developed country is not a place where the poor own cars, but where the rich use public transportation. Yeah, that's a good quote. I like that quote. I don't know where that comes from. I've never heard that before, but I like it. How many airports there are in Japan? That's a great question, actually. Like, I think there's separate airports on the different islands, but you can get a very fast train. You can take a Shinkansen from Tokyo onto Hokkaido pretty easily, I think. Let's just look at the number of airports in Japan real quick. List of airports in Japan. Okay, there are a whole bunch, but they appear to be mostly second-class airports, which are not international airports. Then there's quite a few there's vast majority of them are third-class airports or military airports. And third class are basically mixed use, national and national and military usage. So There are a lot of airports there, but it's mostly private for military or half used by military. But yeah, like you can grab a Shinkansen. Like they're not exactly cheap, but they're less expensive than flying domestically in Japan, I believe. But you can grab a fucking Shinkansen, and it's like a wonderful time. Like it's a really nice train that goes very fast and rarely has major delays. And it's great. And like, say what you will about the problems with New York City subways and with fucking like Chicago subways and stuff. There's a lot of issues with them. They're cheap and effective to get around. Most people don't need to own cars if they don't want to, because they have effective subways, and also they have decent enough bus systems to get them where they're going from when there's not a subway station there. Like shit, when I was visiting Chicago, I was walking around a ton. I just took the train. I think I took like 2 buses total that whole time. I just took the fucking train, you know, everywhere I went. And admittedly, I was with a local. I don't know that it would have been that easy for me if I wasn't with a local, but I don't know. I just don't know. I'm just continuing to play this game because I'm mad. Like that's what's happening right now. I'm continuing to play and continuing to stream because I made myself angry about Boeing. And now I'm finding other things to be angry about. Chicago is remarkably walkable. Like where I was staying was kind of towards the outskirts. Outskirts is the wrong word, but like, you know, it was like the more suburban parts of Chicago, towards the closer to the city limits than like, you know, what people think of when they think of Chicago, Millennium Park and stuff. But I don't know. It was nice. It was nice to have like a functional public transit system. Meanwhile, here in the Seattle area, like I'm not in Seattle. I've said this before. I'm in a suburb outside of Seattle. But the thing about the suburb outside of Seattle is that well, that didn't work. It's very far from everything. Like I can't walk. I mean, I can't. Me specifically, I can't walk very far. But if I was a person with a normal amount of walking in me, I don't think I could walk to the nearest grocery store. It's like 3 or 4 miles. Like I'm in a neighborhood. I'm surrounded by houses on all sides. Like, but it's so far. The nearest thing to me is a gas station. There's very few bus stops on this like very big arterial road I live directly off of. Like there's not really any bus stops anywhere near where I live. The nearest train, the Sounder, which is sort of a like it's not an elevated rail for the most part, but the parts of it that are close to me are elevated rail. The nearest Sounder station that would take me into Seattle is they're building one. Like they're building one a lot closer than this now. But the nearest Sounder station, other than the one that they're building, is 7 or 8 miles away. So like, how the fuck do I get to Seattle without a car? You know? And like, this is Seattle. Like, it's a big city. It's not. We're not talking about like fucking Boise or whatever. Like Boise famously has a really shitty bus system, but like Boise, there's a lot of you basically do have to own a car to live there, but it's a lot smaller. Whereas like the Seattle area, it's like I don't think I should have to own a car to live around here. I mean, if you're ever in the area, Craig, we could grab a coffee or something. We could hang out for a bit. Oh yeah, public transit in South Florida is awful. I was born in Boca. Like I didn't live there as a conscious adult, but I visited a lot. Getting anywhere in South Florida is fucking awful. Like, all of the times that I visited Florida, I was not capable of driving. Like, I was a child. But even I could tell that this was some of the shittiest driving in the whole country. But yeah, no, for real, if you ever find yourself in the area, I love to hang out with Cable 2 people. I think it would be cool. So feel free to hit me up. It's a whole different beast, yeah. Hopefully some of these skateboarding tricks are at least, like, fun to watch, because it can't be fun to listen to me rant. I should probably try a different area. I've just been going in circles here for a while. There's lots of game to explore. Let's try this. Cable Stew. Cable Stew. We're in Philadelphia now. I've never been to Philadelphia. Aw. I've been using you as a podcast for 2 hours. I love your rants. Well, thanks. Been into making chicken soup lately. I haven't made chicken soup in a while. I like to make a good chicken soup. The thing that I tend to do is I'll get like a recipe for something. I'll get a recipe for something and then I will do it 1 or 2 times by the book, and then I will just stop looking at the book entirely and do it my own way from then on. And people fucking love all the food I make. Like, I apparently make really good. I don't do this for baking, to be clear. I've talked about how I bake a lot, or at least I used to. I haven't recently, but baking you can't really do the jazz thing with as much. But like cooking is all vibes. It's all vibes. So I can make a really good spaghetti and meat sauce. That meat sauce is fucking incredible. I just throw a few pounds of beef in a big pot, a couple of cans of crushed tomatoes, some tomato paste, and some tomato sauce, all of which you could make yourself if you wanted to, but I just use canned stuff because it's, you know, I'm disabled. It's easier. But yeah, and then I just kind of throw a bunch of spices and herbs in there, and then I'll give it 10 minutes and I'll taste it to see how it's going, and then I'll change it up and put other stuff in there from there. Then you let it simmer for a couple hours, stir it every 20 minutes, check the flavor every so often, make sure it's still good. Spice it up if needed. It's tasty as hell. But what I was actually going to say, sorry, I got distracted by talking about spaghetti. The chicken soup recipe that I use is actually like the You Suck at Cooking chicken soup recipe. I don't know if y'all have ever watched You Suck at Cooking. Like, it's like a YouTube channel where a guy makes funny jokes about cooking food, but also like tells you legitimately good recipes while he's making the funny jokes. And it's a good way to make cooking look less difficult than it is. For people who are not good at cooking or haven't done a ton of it and want to, you know, make their own food. The You Suck at Cooking cookbook is the source of every recipe I know. You watch Pro Home Cooks? I don't think I know Pro Home Cooks. I'll have to look. But yeah, like the You Suck at Cooking chicken noodle soup recipe is really easy. So I was using that the first few times I made it, and then I just started going wild with it, and then putting like just a lot of dill in it. Put a lot of dill weed in it, and it just tastes fucking incredible. I love a good chicken soup. The issue with cooking is that it takes experience. You can't just figure it out in your brain. Yeah. That is definitely an issue, and I think a lot of people have trouble with. One of my housemates, And I'm not saying this to dunk on her. Like, she's wonderful. She's a peach. I'm not saying this like as a bad thing necessarily, but like, she has all these recipes that she's been cooking for forever that are like her mom's recipes for like, you know, like Daisy style chicken or whatever. She calls it Daisy chicken. I don't actually know like the term for the type of chicken she's making, but it's like a, you know, it's like a spicy, saucy chicken made with spices from like the Pakistan region. That's where she's from, or where her family's from. But she does it exactly the same way every single time. And it's like there is some merit to doing it exactly the same way every single time, but like she doesn't taste it. She doesn't taste it along the way to make sure it tastes good, and that is insane to me. Cooking is so experiential. Like you have to know what your food tastes like, because it's not going to taste exactly the same every time, even if you do it exactly the same way every time. When you taste it, it ruins your appetite? Huh. That is not an experience I've ever had personally. Too autistic to not do it the same way every time. The doing it different ways every time is what I'm autistic about, is the thing. Like, changing things up and trying different things to make it taste better is the thing that I'm autistic about, so maybe this is just a me thing. You eat a tiny bit of potato, you're full. Oh no. Yeah, no, I'm like, when I'm making that spaghetti, I am going back to that pot every 10 to 15 minutes while it's simmering. I simmer it for like 2 hours. Every 10 to 15 minutes, I'm running back over to that pot. I'm stirring it. I'm trying a bite, making sure it still tastes good. Adding some cayenne or whatever if it needs it. I like a little cayenne in my spaghetti sauce, by the way. Really tasty if you've never tried it. Doesn't normally fit the spaghetti profile in most people's like brains, but I think it works really well. And my housemates really like it. Doing it the same way for a month or so and then changing stuff up so you can really see what those changes do more scientifically. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I make my spaghetti. No one's ever complained. People eat the spaghetti and they're not mad about it. So my method must be working for me at least. Gonna make spaghetti today. Nice. Another good resource for recipes is Chef John on YouTube. Food Wishes, I think, is the name of his website / YouTube channel. Chef John makes a lot of pretty good recipes. He did do a recipe for German Christmas cookies called Pfeffernusse, which does not include any of the things that would make it Pfeffernusse. Like he's using like black pepper instead of white pepper. He's saying like, well, I don't want it to taste too much like gingerbread, so I'm not going to put molasses in it. It's a molasses it is a gingerbread cookie though. Why do you not want it to taste like gingerbread? Well, I want it to be different. You're making German Christmas cookies and you're telling people not to make them the way that they're made. So that man has made, as far as I can tell, exactly one really bad recipe for Pfeffernusse, and everything else that I've had, or that I've made, that his stuff is good. Gotta watch Henry's Kitchen. I gotta write some of this stuff down. Let me just... Henry's Kitchen. Henry Phillips? Is that the YouTube channel I'm finding here? Punching the Clown full movie. That's the For You on Henry's Kitchen YouTube page. That's the wrong thing. Where's the right thing? There it is. Now I can see the chat again. Atch. My Zutenkäser won't geschatten. I think that could have looked really cool, actually. Wait, I want to try to like actually do a trick and then like pull it up on the video thing the way this game actually intends you to. Oh, whoops, did the wrong thing there. Okay, so I'm gonna like pop up here. That didn't work. Why? Why not nose grind? Anyway, this has been Siobhan's Cooking Corner. I was supposed to end this stream like an hour ago. I'm gonna try to do this real quick first. That didn't work. Kickflip to nose, exactly. Like, I want to like kickflip in, nose grind, kick, or like heel flip out probably. Well, that was a pop shove it. That was not a kickflip at all. Every long haul requires a public transit rant and a food talk segment. I don't think that's true. Kickflip to Bunos. So true. I didn't want to ollie in. I want to kickflip in. Ugh. Why do I keep ollieing? Please. Please, hands. See, this is what I mean when I said this is a game about just doing the same thing over and over until you get it right at like the beginning of the stream. Which is not something that I've been doing for this stream, because I think that watching that is probably mostly not the most fun thing. Oh yeah, basically if you don't have like a pizza oven, you basically just need to put your oven on whatever the maximum is. Because a proper pizza oven's gonna blast the shit out of it with heat, and your regular oven is not. I would love... Oop. That wasn't terrible. That wasn't terrible. Let's see how that looked. That looked pretty good. I wish I would have kept moving at the end of that, but I think that looked pretty good overall. Like here. Not montage view, I want filmer mode. Let's not do any of the weird post-processing effects. Let's just stick to a sort of standard fisheye. Okay, so maybe from like right here. Made the board bounce on the curb and flip while they jumped over a bike rack and they landed on the board. Don't they call those hippie tricks? I don't remember. It's been so long since I've actually, like, skateboarded. Yeah, that didn't work as well as I hoped it would. Not a good angle. Skatebound. Maybe if we just kind of stick the camera like here. Do like the classic fisheye lens low angle. Try this out. What if you cut across the street? Yeah, that's a good point. I was hoping to do different flips, but I kind of... well, it gets stuck on the curb. But I kind of lost it at the last second. Huh. Cut across the street like... Whoa. Like, do this kind of thing, maybe? Nope. Good lord. Ugh. Well, now I can't get it. Sort of pull like one of these. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I should probably get going. It's almost midnight. The problem is this game is very, like, zen and addictive, like, in a way. Addictive is the wrong word, but, like, it is very zen. Making ramen? Yeah, could you just do, like a chicken ramen, and throw an egg in there for me? Not a raw egg, throw, like, a boiled egg in there if you could. That'd be great. Thank you. God, now I want ramen. That was kind of neat. Oh, okay, physics. Normal physics. Eh. I think it would be neat if this game had hippie tricks. Like, there's lots of benches and stuff that you could do, like a little hop over and let the board run under you kind of thing. The light in this game is very cool. Oh, what do you mean? Alrighty then. Oh, the sunrise to sunset? Yeah. It's nice. It's good for... Like, I think what they really wanted people to do with this game is make funny skateboarding videos in it. And I think that having the time change like that is really good for that. Ugh. I was trying to do a different flip, not a heel flip again. I will say that, like, one thing that will never happen to you while skateboarding is you accidentally do the wrong flip. And that happens very easily in this game. Like, whoops, I did the wrong flip trick. Also, skateboarders try like a million times, yeah. Like I think I said at the start of the stream, like, the whole, like, you're just gonna do the same thing over and over and over until you get it perfect thing is very skateboarding. Like, that's very skateboarding. That is, to me, what skateboarding is. Ugh. It's... okay. I'm trying to do, like, a nollie. It's very hard to do board slides, too. It's actually a lot easier to like... grind than it is to board slide. I guess I don't know if the terminology there is correct. I know board slide is the term for what I mean, just I don't know if it's a separate thing from a grind or not. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it. I don't know why I ran so long. I was just mad. I'm feeling better now. We talked about food. Just try this one more time. Ugh. I just want to get the grind and then land it. This really didn't seem that hard like 2 minutes ago. Well, that's something. Thanks for Steam. You're welcome for Steam. Yeah, I will, I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for hanging out. Do I have an outro? Do I say the thing in the outro? Do I say the friends, enemies, past romantic partners, and future nemesis? Thank you for watching The Long Haul. It's a celebration of simulation. This game is fucking Session Skate Sim. It's pretty good. I think it might still be on sale for like, I think $15. If you're interested in skateboarding and you're interested in simulation, this is a pretty good skateboarding simulation as far as I can tell. there's a lot of wars of opinions between the people who like this game and the people who like Skate and the people who like a different game called Skater XL. But hey, we don't have to get involved in that. We could just enjoy a funny skateboarding game. Yeah, we love simulations here. This is Raphael signing off. I'm not actually Raphael. My name is Shiv Rose. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, let me. I'm not. I'm so out of it. Bye.
Let's go!